Hey, I can see myself now. Welcome. I'm Bob Hole, your online host for this meeting of the Pinal Gem and Mineral Society and the Pinal Geology and Mineral Museum. Sorry about that. It's all great to me. No, it's all geology to me, right? Welcome. We are going to get started now. I just have a couple of things. I want to thank you for watching. I want to tell you that you can like and subscribe down below. And if you haven't, if you are a Google person, go have a YouTube account. And thank you very much for watching. The next meeting, before we get into December's meeting, the next meeting will be January 20th, 2021. And that will be, hold on just one second. I want to, no, ever. If somebody is signed in and cannot hear me, please let me know. Got a new microphone headset thing. So anyway, January 20th, 2021 will be our next meeting. So no more meetings this year since they're only monthly. It will not be at noon. There's something other going on, or noon Eastern. There's something else going on that day at noon Eastern. It will be this same time, 7 p.m. Arizona time, and that will still be Mountain Time. The topic and speaker will be announced right now. Tisha Stuart, who was the November meeting, had to cancel that, and she is going to come back and she's going to do our January meeting for her. I have talked to her just an hour ago, and she has confirmed that she will be talking about aquifers, in particular the Oglala aquifer, but she's very knowledgeable. She is a National Geographic environmental educator, and runs also a nature school and does all sorts of stuff, works with fourth graders primarily, but she's going to come and talk to us because we don't know as much as fourth graders. So she's going to be talking about all sorts of good geology stuff. All right. I will send out notices and on the social media stuff probably tomorrow about all of that. If you would like to give a talk, please let me know. Please. You can comment below. You can send me a note at pinalgeologymuseum. Hello. pinalgeologymuseum at gmail.com. If you send it there, just let me know that you would like to do a talk. If you are unsure of yourself and you sort of have a talk, you don't know how to put it together, would like some help, but you have a good topic and you have some pictures, let me know. I can help you put everything together. And then doing the talk is really easy online. Okay. We work something out. This program tonight is The Joy of Fluorescence. It was prepared by Mardy Zimmermann. Let me try that again. This program, The Joy of Fluorescence, was prepared by Mardy Zimmermann for the April 4th, 2020 Minerals of Arizona Symposium. It was, of course, canceled because of the pandemic, which we are still in the middle of, hopefully toward the middle. And I'm going to try and do it justice. Mardy is unable to be with us tonight online, but she provided the basic script, which I did a little adding to, and a little editing. But I hope what I've said, or at least in the spirit, Mardy would add while chatting about her slides if she could give it herself. And I thank her very much for providing this. I have hopefully not done too much damage. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. I will do whatever I can to answer them. I am not a fluorescent expert. I am not Mardy. So please bear with me, and we'll try and get them answered even if I can't answer them tonight. And I will say up front that any errors, goofs, or mess-ups are strictly mine. Okay? So let me get that pull that slideshow up, and there we go. There you are. I'm going to hide off screen for this, but I hope you will bear with me while doing that. If you have any questions, put them down below and I'll see what I can do. Okay, well, this is The Joy of Fluorescence featuring Arizona Minerals. It is by Mardy Zimmermann, and it was put together, as I said, for the Flag Mineral Foundation. And there we go. This is Mardy's acknowledgement. The minerals were collected, or in her collection, were photographed by San Celestian for the symposium presentation, for this presentation. And he has posted some of the photos on, or all of the photos on Flickr. That link is also in the description of this video down below the screen. Some of her experience with fluorescent minerals is shown here on the screen. Hopefully you can read it. She's done field trips, she's done a case. And in addition to that experience, Mardy and her husband Dick owned the Midnight Owl mine near Morristown. It's in a complex pegmatite, which includes the rare mineral eucryptite, which you'll see more of later. All right, this is back to the title screen, but I want to give a little background. All minerals have the ability to reflect light. That's why we can see them. That is what makes them visible. Some minerals are fluorescent, and these minerals are able to temporarily absorb a small amount of light and an instant later release a small of light back out of a different wavelength. This change in wavelength causes a temporary color change. It's not exactly the same light that goes in, but it's a temporary color change of the mineral in our eyes and, fortunately, in photographs. The color change of fluorescent minerals is most spectacular when they are illuminated in darkness by an ultraviolet light. Not visible the light is not visible to humans, but the minerals themselves release the visible light. This photograph above is an example of this phenomenon. Only about 15% of minerals have fluorescence visible to people, and some specimens of those minerals will not fluoresce. Not every particular specimen of a particular mineral will fluoresce. Fluorescence usually occurs when these minerals have some specific impurities, some forms of some metals. Other forms of metal impurities will cut the fluorescence off. And different impurities produce different colors. For instance, calcite with different impurities has been known to fluoresce red, blue, white, pink, green, and orange. Like you see here, this is a pretty orange. There are two pieces of equipment every fluorescent mineral collector needs to have access to. The first is a UV lamp. Cheap lights are often adequate for the beginner, but a serious collector will appreciate the more high-end lamps. Be aware that some of the cheaper lights sold today are very bright, but are long wave only, which is not so good for seeing fluorescent minerals as good as other things. Many fluorescent minerals are most active under shortwave. The flashlight LED, the novelty blacklight types that you get for parties and things like that, tend to produce too much visible light. And that means that you won't be able to see the mineral glow well if you see it at all. You may just see it reflect back the purple light. Scientific grade lamps used for mineral studies have a filter that allows the UV wavelengths to pass but blocks most visible light that will interfere with the observation. Way too cool, shown in mentioned in the middle of this slide here, sells 9-watt portable lights that have a single short, single long, and and a medium wave, long wave, or single short, single long, and medium wave bulb in them. 3 bulbs. The current price for these 3 bulb lamp is $430 with limited quantities available as of today. But you can look that up if you would like. This is Hadley Paul Garland collecting in New Mexico in 2007. He's got the equipment. He has his long and short UV lights, and the second needs a piece of equipment, dark. In this case, a bag in which to hide from sunlight. Here is a collector that's high grading, checking your specimens under UV light to see what's worth keeping and what is not. You could wait until dark to do that, but using a heavyweight black bag is more convenient if you're not staying in an area overnight. Some precautions. Hello. I'm going to go back there for a second. Some precautions you should use when using a black light. The first one is you might want to wear suspenders. You should also check the bag for visitors before you enter it. Scorpions, by the way, fluoresce brilliantly, so they're really nice to see. This is one. Okay, I'm sorry, Lisa, I can't do anything about the slide focus. They are as best I can do. But thank you for letting me know. But check the bag for visitors. Snakes and spiders don't fluoresce, by the way, so you got to look for them. But they may move in or under quickly if you leave the bag out in the open. So you want to be cautious, especially if you leave it outside. Also recognize that they can get really, really hot under there. It's black, and if you're in the summer and it's already 110, it can go quite high, higher than your car even under that. Collecting locations. Well, Arizona is possibly second only to New Jersey as far as states where you can find fluorescent minerals. There are at least 44 fluorescent minerals that have been reported from Arizona, but there's a potential list of more than 300 that could be found here. We have all the right metals that can become impurities in the potential fluorescent minerals found in the state. Fluorescent minerals are found almost anywhere you can find white light minerals, probably even in your own collection. Types of lamps, ultraviolet light deficit. There are 3 types of ultraviolet light fluorescent collectors should be aware of, at least when picking out a lamp. Shortwave UV light is measured as 100 to 280 nanometers. You don't have to know what a nanometer is, just read the label. Most fluorescent minerals glow under this light. Long wave is 315 to 400 nanometers, and most of the other fluorescent minerals glow under this kind of light, and many of the shortwave glowers are also long wave glowers. Mid-wave lamps are relatively newly available, and some experimentation needs to be done to find out all their possibilities, but check it out if you can. You don't, but medium wave right now is the least necessary of the 3 kinds of UV light. New lights and light sources are coming out all the time, and it would be fun to experiment with all of them, but we don't necessarily have $500 to do it. So, yeah, do what you can. Maybe form a group. This is a piece called Coals of Fire. It's a calcite specimen from the Montana mine near Ruby, Arizona. And this is the specimen in white light. It's a specimen from the title slide. Excuse me. And this is that same specimen under shortwave ultraviolet light. That's why it's called Coals of Fire. This is a close-up of the center hole in the coals of fire under white light and then under shortwave illumination. The brick mine, also near Ruby, is this is calcite. It's under white in the lower left and shortwave light. Calcite has that pretty red color often. This is the brick mine opening, main entrance near Ruby, Arizona. It is near Patagonia. This is calcite from the Ajax mine near Florence here in Pinal County. This is under white light on the right or the left, and under shortwave, the larger specimen on the right. And this is a picture of the Ajax mine in the Mineral Mountains here in Pinal County. This is tabular calcite from Bisbee in Cochise County in white light, and shortwave of the same piece. And this is the long wave light to show you the difference, image of the same piece. It still fluoresces. All of that is fluorescing, all that you can see. It's just a different color, more subtly. And again, back to ruby. Here's some calcite on quartz. This is white light, Santa Cruz County, in case you are wondering. And the same piece under shortwave light, UV light. The piece of calcite from the Pure Potential mine near Yuma in Yuma County. And this is in white light on the left, lower left, and under shortwave in the big red piece. And you can see that's a little different than the other pieces of calcite, much redder. From Rye in Gila County is this calcite, shown in white and midwave. That's the middle wave. So it's a little different than it would be under either shortwave or long wave. Here are two pieces of calcite from near Safford in Graham County under white and shortwave lights. And this is from Southeast Arizona. Southeast Arizona desert has bright calcite scattered everywhere. Mardy and Dick called it crazy, hence the name they put on the slide. This specimen is shown under white and shortwave light. This is from Amethyst Hill, near Wickenburg in Maricopa County. This is calcite in white and shortwave. The Zimmermanns recently sold the claim to the Daisy Mountain Rock and Mineral Club. This is apparently an unexpected find from St. John's in Apache County. This calcite is from the city landfill, and it was discovered on a fossil hunting trip. The St. John's calcite under shortwave. This is Mangano calcite. It's a magnesium calcium carbonate mineral, and it is often fluorescent, which means it does not, or it's a soft fluorescent, excuse me. It's soft fluorescent, which means it does not shine brightly like others you're seeing in this presentation. A high intensity lamp was used to get this lower picture, and yes, that is actually the fluorescing under that high intensity lamp. These are calcindidae. I can never pronounce that word, I apologize. Roses from Saddle Mountain, west of Tonopah in Pinal County. No, Maricopa County. This is those same under shortwave light. This is the collecting location for those roses on Saddle Mountain. There's some more from that location under white and shortwave light. And one more. This is another one. Marty likes these very much, but this one is from Duncan in Greenlee County. This is the Anderson Uranium Mine in Yavapai County. Uranium causes a green fluorescence. And this desert rose is from the Anderson Mine, shown under shortwave and white light. These dendrites are also from the Anderson Mine. And Potts Canyon near Superior here in Pinal County is a place. It's a place where geodes can be found, but in summer there are lots of rattlesnakes, and in winter, like here, lots of cold water. This is the view of their collecting site at Potts Canyon. And here is someone grading their collecting work out of the sun. Under it looks like a jacket rather than a bag. These are some of the Potts Canyon geodes. This one contains a bit of uranium, white and shortwave light. Another geode. And this is a triple geode. The left is one end and the right is the other. And this Potts Canyon specimen has an unusual interior. As you can see there, it's really cool. This is the Raymert Mine, also near Superior here in Pinal County. This is looking for black calcite. This form of calcite is colored by either manganese oxide or possibly petroleum, if there's petroleum in the area. There are other possibilities, but those are the main ones. Here is a sample of the Raymert Mine black calcite. It's under shortwave. And another black calcite under long and shortwave. Long is on the top left, and shortwave is on the right. The calcite under white light is on the bottom. This is the entrance to the Hall Mine in Castle Dome, Yuma, Arizona, where Mardy calls drive-by collecting. Calcite, fluorite, willemite, and aragonite from the Hall Mine under shortwave and longwave. And here's something you don't see every day. This is a wall inside the Hall Mine, fluorescing. Something you don't get to take home. The fluorite, this is a fluorite seam. It used to have galena with silver in the middle of Castle Dome City, Yuma. And this is a prize from there, fluorite from Castle Dome under long wave light. It was everywhere 30 years ago. Beautiful octahedrons, lots of cubes, but apparently is not anymore. As an aside, while we're here, George Gabriel Stokes discovered the glow under ultraviolet light in 1852 of fluorite, hence the name of fluorescence, including all our fluorescent light bulbs, all named after this little mineral. Another Castle Dome fluorite under long wave. And one more from that area. This is fluorite and willemite. It's under long wave UV, and this is from the Red Cloud Mine in La Paz County. This is a famous location for wolframite, but yes, there is more than just wolframite there. This is from Duncan in Greenlee County. It also has fluorite. Right from the Spectrum Mine near Aguila, Mariposa County. It's a Bill Gardner claim. This is under shortwave. This is what is called the Three Color Mine. It's near the Silver Barrel Mine in Pima, near Red Rock. all near Tucson. The Three Colors mine is now gone due to open pit mining. You can't go there anymore. Red rock, this is a red rock specimen, calcite, willemite, and fluorite. This is another red rock calcite, willemite, and fluorite under shortwave light. This calcite, willemite, and fluorite specimen is from the Purple Passion mine near Wickenburg in Pinal County. It's a Bill Gardner claim. This is under full wave, short, mid-range, and long wave light. You can really see those colors pop. Calcite and fluorine piece, also from the Purple Passion mine. And back out in the Alps, this is up a trail up to Miller Peak outside Sierra Vista in Cochise County. It's a long, steep hike, really only suitable for fluorescent addicts, I am told. This is the field trip working at the Nellie James mine on Miller Peak. And this is what you can find if you make that hike. This is willemite and calcite under shortwave light. This is a thunder egg, but Marty doesn't remember the exact location. It's just from Arizona. Sorry. This is onyx from Kingman in Mojave County. This is onyx from Payson in Gila County. The white light view on the left shows why it's called root beer onyx. Shortwave is on the right. Onyx from Payson, again, white on the left, shortwave on the right. This one is not root beer flavored. Peridot from Wilcox in Cochise County, white on the left, shortwave on the right. This is aragonite from Bisbee, also in Cochise County, white and 3 different waves. White on the upper left, yes. Long wave on the upper right, mid wave on the lower left, and short wave on the lower right. Fluoresces under all conditions. More aragonite from Wilcox. That's a really pretty fluorescence. Much prettier than the white light, in my opinion, but you know. This is aragonite and calcite from Helvetia in Pima County. It's south of Tucson, in case you don't know where it is, and I didn't. And hemimorphite from Dragoon, Arizona. This is from the Texas-Arizona mine in Cochise County. Selenite. I'm not sure which is which. I think the back piece is from Dudleyville, and the front piece is from Pumpkin Center. I could have those backwards. It's from the Pinal-Gila County border. And this is the area of the reef mine outside Sierra Vista near Miller Peak in Cochise County, excuse me. At the reef mine, this is a sinkhole. It's a dangerous entry into old stopes, the open area of a mine. Don't try this alone or without an experienced guide and safety equipment. They're entering through this because the Forest Service has sealed the main entrance to the mine. This is Mardy joining the bats to collect scheelite. And this is the collected scheelite from the Tungsten Reef mine. And another piece of scheelite from that mine. This is scheelite in quartz. The scheelite crystals are inside the quartz crystals, so they're inclusions in the quartz, so you can see them sparkling in the fluorescent light, and the quartz doesn't fluoresce, but you can see how their light is bouncing around and lighting up the quartz. This is from Johnson City near Dragoon in Cochise County. Another scheelite, you can see more clearly the scheelite itself in the center of the quartz, also from Johnson City. This is scheelite from the Three Musketeers mine near Vicksburg and Cochise County. Pretty blue. And more scheelite, which is the blue, and this time with opal, which is the green, from the Three Musketeers mine. This is the entrance to the Bluebeard mine near Dragoon, Arizona, looking for fluorescent and phosphorescent fluorite. This is the blue fluorescent and green phosphorescent. Both fluorescent and phosphorescent are based on the ability of a substance to absorb light and emit light of a longer wavelength. The main difference is the time in which it takes to do so. If it disappears immediately, it's fluorescent. If you move the light and it lingers, it's phosphorescent. Think of that when you see those glow-in-the-dark things. Either they're fluorescent, which they just turn off when you move the light away, or phosphorescent when they still glow afterwards. It's like those stars you can put on your bedroom ceiling. This is Amethyst Hill. Mardy says this is Rockhounds Gone Mad. It's near Wickenburg. They found lots of barite, but they were mining cerussite. This is calcite and willemite from Amethyst Hill. It's under shortwave and white. And this is barite and aragonite from Amethyst Hill. The left is under shortwave. Cerussite, barite, aragonite, and willemite from Amethyst Hill, again under shortwave. Benson in Cochise County has opal just lying there in the desert waiting for us. This is opal from that area of Benson. Another opal from Benson. And another opal, this one from Wickenburg. This is opal on tough, also from Wickenburg. This is highlight opal in opal light under a short wave. The highlight is the bright green. It's also called Mueller's glass, and water opal has a watery appearance in white light. And this is from Breaux Creek, Arizona. This is Wickenburgite from the Evening Star Mine, Belmont Mountains near Tonopah in Mariposa County. It is not from Wickenburg. Oh well. This is the Midnight Owl mine in Independence Gulch in the White Picacho mining district of Yavapai County. And this is the mining staff, Mardy and her husband Dick. This is a field trip. Mardy and Dick have led many field trips for different clubs, but it requires at least a four-wheel drive to get up this particular hill to the Midnight Owl mine. In the beginning, you'd be seeing this, and here it is, the eucryptite in spodumene, pardon me. Eucryptite is a rare secondary alteration product of spodumene. This is that same piece under shortwave light. Here's another specimen of eucryptite in spodumene. My apologies. This is under white light and shortwave. And another under white light and shortwave. Really bright red. Or in white. And some more, and as in shortwave. Spodumene is a soft fluorescent. As you can see, this single mineral can fluoresce in different colors. Other minerals can too. Also, the fluorescence can be different colors under shortwave and longwave light. You can hopefully see that some specimens of the mineral will not fluoresce while others do. Long wave is at the bottom, short wave in the middle, and white light at the top. This is a rare thunder egg with fluorite crystals. You can see under the white light and long wave light. This site in Maricopa County was recently put under a claim. This is powellite from Crown King in Yavapai County. It is a soft fluorescent. And nearing the end here, this is the list of Mardy's references for the talk. They're listed in the description below the video, so you don't have to copy anything down from this slide. They're all there. At the bottom there, you can probably see a Bob Jones article. She references that article is available at this link, again, also in the video description below the screen, along with the other references. And that is the end of Mardy Zimmermann's talk. Arizona has lots to offer. Yeah, fluorescent mineral collectors, people willing to put their head in a black bag in the Arizona sun or stumble over rocks and into mine shaft in the dark, is how she defines fluorescent mineral collectors. I, Bob, want very much to thank Mardy and Dick Zimmermann for helping with this program, Mardy for putting it together, Dick for getting me in touch with Mardy. I expect to hear quickly from them about how mad they are at me for mangling it, destroying Mardy's intentions with it. And regardless of that, my thanks to you both if you're watching or if you later watch. All right. Again, I want to let you know that on January 20th, 2021, we will have another meeting, this time by Tisha Stuart. She will do her own program. And, it will take place at the same time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time and Arizona time. And I hope you have enjoyed this show. I don't see any questions. I'm sorry, Lisa. Oh, thank you. Lisa, thank you, Lisa. I'm sorry about the slide quality. That's what I got. And sometimes it's a matter of screen size. So I don't know if you put it on your big TV screen, it's going to be fuzzy. But and if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will pass them on to Mardy if I can't answer them or if somebody else in the audience can't. If I went too fast, I apologize. This will be available in a few minutes to watch again. I will also be doing the editing, cutting off the slideshow from the very beginning and reposting that probably tomorrow. I usually get it done the same night, but tonight's a little different, so I will probably get it done tomorrow. In any event, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it much more than I did. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I like doing it. Thank you for being putting up with it. All right. I wish you all good holidays, whatever you celebrate, whatever you don't celebrate. I wish you all a good end of 2020 and an even better start to 2021. Have a very good evening and rest of December.